What is going on, guys? We are back with another video / stream because we are doing another special kind of Twitch chat besides the team situation. We already did a only drafting defense rebuild. I believe that wasn't a stream, so that was just me alone. But here, we're going to be doing only drafting offense. So in theory, it should be easier, right? But besides the point, this should be a fun one. If you like these types of challenge rebuilds, maybe like and subscribe. Follow me on Twitter at Jeromepkr. Check out the second channel PKR plays. Maybe follow me on twitch.tv/Jeromepkr. I'm assuming there's going to be people slapping that sellout emote as we speak. But let's get into this thing. We are the Ravens. It really doesn't matter. Obviously, for this poll system, this might be a little bit of a longer little recording / stream thing. But I'm going to give my suggestion on what we should do in the little votes thing. And then the number one vote wins it. As of right now, maybe people are going to hate it, but Christian McCaffrey, I believe, wins the vote. I'm not mad with it. 23 years old, absolute studly player. Maybe could have went in a round or two. I can't really remember, but Christian McCaffrey it is. He wins the vote. Mr. Wilson is going to win the vote, which I know we've had him a few times, boys, but he's Russell Wilson. Just leave him alone, you know? Ruggs, who obviously we will be moving to Superstar. This is going to be a bit of a tough challenge. You guys are making it a little tough on me. Where the hell is Ruggs? Should just obviously be making him a bit higher than that. But Mr. Henry Ruggs is our third pick, was that? Was that our third? I would say Zach or Gronk are my favorite here in this choice. Looks like Zach Martin is winning. Gronk could be gone next round. We're going to end the poll there. Mr. Zach Martin is our fifth draft pick, I believe. 28 years old, but at Superstar, he will last at least till 33. Maybe make it till 35. Yeah, it appears that Lamb has won the vote. This is the Lamb we're going to be getting. Pretty similar to his Madden 21 ratings. Even if you think about it, maybe worse. That's pretty similar. Very close. We're going to put him at Superstar, of course. CeeDee Lamb is pick number 6, 7, one of the two. 6'4", 22 years old. Made a bit of a splash season with Gardner Minshew. He'll be making a splash with good old Russell Wilson. Basically, Metcalf 1.2. Well, as by Twitch vote, Nathan Peterman will be our 8th pick, maybe? DeCastro wins the vote, barely. Another decent pick. This guy will be playing left guard, as we already did draft Zachary Martin. Marpet is the winner. Offensive line is definitely getting solid here, like my poops when I'm lucky. Ali Marpet, finally a green ranking. Is it the first, good pick we've technically made? No? We'll change Becton's ratings a little bit as well. But Superstar Development, Mekhi Becton. Nice little steal. Irv smoked the comp. Irv Smith Jr., 21 years old, 77 overall. Good player. We haven't had a follow in a while, boys. If you're watching and you're not following, I may follow you home and hug you. It appears Kyle Juszczyk is the man. We are going to draft Kyle Juszczyk, and we are going to be putting him at Superstar Development trait, because obviously he deserves it. I think he will be in Madden 21. We're going to be upping that strength a little bit, putting him at star, the whole shebang. Oh, yeah, Tristan Wirfs is the guy. Ooh, this one's the closest one we had so far. Hardman is leading, Fant close behind, and Judy close behind. No one wants a lineman again, basically. People, it's like everyone was kind of tolerating the Washington Red somethings. And then as soon as it's actually publicly not allowed, everyone's going crazy. Swift is the winner, as voted by the people. DeAndre Swift wins the vote. He'll be put at Star Development. Oh! Fant and Taysom tied neck and neck at 12. Will Week. Oh, Fant is leading the charge. Noah Fant with a sneaky last-second win. I think people just wanted to go against the grain, and at the end, Noah Fant gets the win for the memes. He out-memed Taysom Hill. Damn, son. All right, Jerry Judy literally cannot lose this. I mean, that would be absolutely outstanding. I mean, okay. Jerry Judy, Superstar Development, coming up. 17-8. Wirfs at number 2. Not bad. But Justin Tucker, the 29-year-old superstar, who is a monster. Larry Fitzgerald wins the vote. 83 overall, 36 years old. Really great at catching. Probably a solid backup tight end for the singular season. I should probably just end the poll because obviously it appears our boy Werf, who I think is going to be a very good lineman in Madden, is the guy. All right. Where the hell is he, though? There's T. Higgins, 6'4", 215. There he goes. New wide receiver. T. Higgins is Garbo. Hey, not my choice, man. I just put him on the list. So I believe we'll be drafting until 25, and after that, we are down. Does Uzama have another vote in him? He does not. Uzama fails. More like Losama. Am I right? I'm sorry, that was probably too harsh. Drew Cohen wins the vote. Justin Jefferson win. All right, Mr. Uzama, welcome to the damn team. Pollard has a chance, but not much of one, as Taysom Hill's probably going to walk away with it. He's not very good in the game. He's kind of fast, but he's kind of not good. We're just going to end the poll early. Taysom Hill walks away with it. We're middle of this thing, and people want us to sell out, so if you haven't already in the first 5 minutes of the video, if you're watching the video version of this, maybe leave a like and subscribe. Follow me on Twitter, Jeromepkr. We're actually going to have, assuming this video actually comes out tomorrow, we might have partner, debatably, the next time we stream. Debatably. Like I said, I did do a little bit of the draft on my own at the end. Really didn't gain anyone. We just have a couple of backups. I did change all the devs, though. You can see Lamb as Superstar, Ruggs, Superstar, Judy, Superstar, Kyle Juszczyk, Superstar. O-line, we have a bunch of star devs. We should definitely be trading some of these guys. And then, yeah, let's not talk about the defense at all. What's this team? It's no defense, basically, which is the opposite of the one we already did. Rager and Ayuk for Damon Harrison, who's an 87 overall only, and he's star. Desperately needs to get to Superstar for that trade to even be remotely decent. But overall, as of right now, super over trade. I'm desperate. I think from now on, though, we probably just have to go for draft picks, honestly. Like, it's just not worth it. Let's find a team with a bad QB. There you go. Pick 82, 114, and Jefferson for the Jets' first-round pick. May have been an overtrade, but I don't really care, dude. We got another first round. Jair. Oh, damn. They went, the Lions went heavy on the D. It's like, that's so cheesy, man. In fairness, they do get 2 star development linemen. We get a superstar linebacker. It's fair, you know. I don't even feel like we got any draft picks, do we? Okay, we have 5 first rounds. Never mind, I'm wrong. Finally done with all the free agent crap. It took us not 40 minutes, about 27 minutes to get trades, free agents, changing all the positions, all that. We at least have a foundation for the most part. Offense should pretty much be the same throughout this thing. As far as everything else goes, you know, it's something. It's a work in progress. Isaiah Simmons is superstar. Isaiah Oliver is star regular. And, Damon Harrison's old, so there we go. Who the hell is this guy anyways, by the way? Oh, Natrell Jamerson, star development. Things are happening. As far as Jesus loves the children. This is a realistic rebuild, but at the same time, Natrell Jamerson realistically won't be in the league if it isn't for us, so... You know what you need? We were just talking about this. You need Jesus, simply put. Damon Harrison, when he was superstar in Madden, like, the moment the Lions traded for him... Wait, the Lions trade him away to the Jets, or the Jets... No, Jets traded him to the Lions, I believe. He was sick, dude. He was so good. We see a 12-4 season. Of course, we kept our draft pick because we actually thought we were going to suck, and I really thought so as well, but I guess that offense was sick enough the way it is. Russell Wilson, just under 4,000 yards, 36 touchdowns, 12 interceptions. Christian McCaffrey he just went off. I was going to say some stupid joke. Nope. He just did well. DeAndre Swift did pretty damn well with those touchdowns. Chark, lots of touchdowns. You could see a season like this in real life from the Jaguars because, I mean, who else are you throwing to in Jacksonville, honestly? I'm trying to think. Did they get Chenault, if I'm not mistaken? CeeDee Lamb just under the 1,010 touchdown milestone. That's 1,000 yards and 10 touchdowns, not 1,000 touchdowns, of course. Everyone else kind of sucked. Blocking, I feel, is going to be bad, right? Oh, it was pretty good. I forgot we didn't have that many backups, so that was the whole screen there. If Isaiah doesn't go to an X Factor, this is some tomfoolery. Like, he literally, if this is real, Isaiah Simmons brought to the table exactly what people thought he could bring, which is basically every single food and dessert you could ever ask for. Like, he came. Nice. Came. Justin Tucker with 11 for 11, and why did we do this, actually? That was a really strange decision by us. I'm going to change it back to kicker and get a real punter next season, because, I mean, what level of realism are we going for? Like, not at all realistic? Because that kind of seems what it is. Interesting names outside of Cam. It seems pretty fair. Outside of Cam and probably Baker. Baker has the potential, but I don't know if I believe in him at all. Isaiah Simmons won Defensive Player of the Year, let alone Rookie of the Year. Christian McCaffrey, best running back. Chark, best wide receiver. Best O-line we got. Best linebacker. Best kicker. We did well. But anyways, yeah, we're going to the bye week thing. Divisional round. We are a 92 offense, 72 D, and an 82 overall in general, which is, yeah, about to say on par for most fantasy draft teams. I kind of forgot. I was like thinking 82 overall. That's not great. But then I remember the average team is around 80 to 83 for a fantasy, so that's not terrible. 7-9, the Raiders miss an extra point. Could cost them in the long run. 14-12. If we win a Super Bowl year one, I don't know where that puts us. And it's very strange because there's a very good chance that actually happens. He opted in. I think that's just normal, no? No. Bengals versus Ravens, 85 overall. Not bad. Oh, Larry Warford, but he's a free agent. Can free agents opt out? Like, what? I can't call up Google today. Well, it's kind of weird because, you know, I'm a YouTube dude. But I can't go up to, like, Microsoft and say, oh, yeah, I'm opting out this year. So I'm gonna need that severance package, my dude. You're a free agent. Do free agents actually get... I don't know, dude. The Bengals up 10-0. Start of the second quarter, 17-0. Okay, yeah, I don't know what to do if we win a Super Bowl year one. Luckily, I won't need to. Yeah, luckily I won't need to because, yeah, the Bengals are making a show of us. I feel like we had their draft pick, didn't we? No? Bengals definitely put some work on us. That sucks. What about Doug Peterson? Is he opting out of coaching? Close game. I mean, it kind of slowed down a bit. You know, he kind of came close, but of course, it's Mahomes. What can you expect? Both QBs were, they're all right. McCaffrey let us down a little bit, but overall he was pretty decent, especially since he only had 11-yard long. Receiving Chark was decent. Ruggs, we had an okay game receiving, but we ultimately just didn't do enough on offense. And as far as going against Mahomes with a 74 overall defense, that's not terrible. The Bengals do win the Super Bowl, so once again, for the millionth time this season of Madden in rebuilds, we've lost to the team that's won the Super Bowl. I will say DJ Chark did go to Superstar, so as far as offense goes, maybe tight end, there's not really much we can upgrade on. Defensively, Simmons didn't go to X Factor. I'm thinking about forcing that, but now, you know what? We're going to make it fair. We're going to say, hey, we made him, we got to trade for a normal, got him to Superstar, cheating-wise, kind of. He didn't get to X Factor. It's fair enough, even though he obviously had an insane one. A 7-year, $15 million? That may have been an overreach, but as far as Natrell Jamerson goes, if I was him, I would accept $7 million paid in full every day of the week, except on Saturday. As far as free agents go, of course, you don't usually see any big names in free agency for fantasy drafts. However, with how much we're lacking, you don't really need a big name. I don't think. I know. Hey, he doesn't think, man. He's so smart. But I don't think we're going to go for many names, but I think we should try to go for like Darquez Dennard because you have all this money. He's only on for a 1 year. At the very worst, which would be a good thing in our case, the very worst, he makes top 3 on the roster, right? So why not? Why not? Dennard, good in the slot. So we got Ty Summers as a potential starter, and then Dennard probably a day 1 starter. Well, actually, we'd probably still put Isaiah Oliver there. Early 3rd. I think we're going to have to push this to next year. Like, this class is just ass. Alrighty. Pick 16 for 10. To be fair, it really doesn't matter. Let's just give him that. To the Colts, right? If you turn around Lana Rhodes, you can spell anal what is so hard? I don't know how you would know that, but Congrats, man. You've done it. You've solved the mystery. You've solved the greatest mystery of mankind. Forget the pyramids. That one, we've got a check mark next to it. We've done it. Damn, dude. Yeah, our value is 1260. Theirs was 1300. So good trade. Sucks giving up all those players, but at the end of the day, we'll trade 15 and 16 for stuff for next season. Marquand Skinner, welcome to the team. 77 overall hidden, 94 speed, 95 excel. Ooh, he looking good. Catching's a little low, but overall workable. Zach McMillan, I think, would probably be around 20 or 21, so we're just going to take him now at 15. He is 75 overall hidden. Another really beast-looking player. Hell, you could play him at corner. Honestly, if you debate it, you could maybe say he's better than the first guy we had, because even though he is slower, he has 10 better catching, and you can't really upgrade catching. Probably will have to add the 5th. Accept the trade. Let's move on. Thank you. I really want that freaking first round. That is so harsh. We get 24 next year, 91 this, 152 the next. For Campbell, a 4th next, and 22 this. So the Vikings win. We don't even get where the hell we want to. Let's move down to the next round, and let's get to like 46. It's taking so long. We could pick 50 for T. Higgins in 6th. I mean, I don't know every single trade heart to heart, whatever, but I'm just going to call it fair because we've had some issues with different trades, people getting way more off of us than they should. I do not care. I am going to be drafting Mr. Courtney Beck. Corner is set. Ease normal development, but still corner is set because Isaiah Oliver will be number 2 with the guy we did just draft at number 1. Probably this tackle, right? Late 4th. We could probably get him a couple picks. I do not care, dude. I'm just going to take him. Can't really be mad with that. He's a great player, but just unfortunate developments. Max Schmolkel. I don't care, dude. I'm trading. Crawley. Just take Crawley. Just please take him. Thank you. 91 and Crawley. This for the Broncos 3rd next year. Just moving it up because, once again, this draft was kind of trash outside of a few players in the first. I mean, the first round was decent. The rest was just kind of bad. Matt Schneider for our final pick of the draft. 71 overall. New punter. We could probably trade Rosas off for maybe a 3rd. I mean, in real life, it would be, you would think it would be crazy, but a guy like Tucker would easily go for a 1st round, right? Kickers like him are not easy to get. Obviously, Rosas isn't on his level necessarily, but as far as Madden overall goes, he's pretty close. Was this our only hidden development? No, we had a safety. Star development for Mr. Skinner. Remember, I did say the safety's ratings looked like it could be better than the corner. Let's see if the dev is. It is. Like I said, how good was that corner at safety? X-Factor corners are not easy to get, obviously. Safeties aren't super hard to dev. I think we're gonna change things up. How big is Skinner? Oh, he's big enough to play strong. We're playing him at strong. This works. Good decision. Bit of a hit power monster, McMillan. 6 foot tall. Put him at corner. Makes sense. 42 overall. That's not true. I meant to say his number was 42. Yeah, that was a really good draft, actually. Considering there was no one there and our picks weren't that good, it could have been worse. All right, so a 4th next, 3rd this, and Lamar Jackson for Yatir Gross Matos. Do I really cheese him with Malik? That's such a cheese move. Oh, straight up, though. Yikes. 3rd, whatever, dude. I don't even care. Overtrade to F30, Rosas, and 94 next year for Mr. Pick 15 from the Steelers. I don't know why I said Mr. Headed into our 2nd season, this is the roster. 86 overall total now with, you know, the offense being probably in the 90s, right? Chark, superstar. Ruggs, superstar. Lamb, superstar. Apparently, Ruggs is the proper number 2 wide receiver anyways, I guess. Tight end, we could really use a dev up, but overall, obviously a very solid offense. That's kind of what happens when you draft only offense. And then you look at defense. I do not know why we don't have someone better starting at middle, but we will fix that. D-line gets a little bit better. Corners definitely get a lot better considering McMillan's an X-Factor. Safeties, 2-star development, guys. Not terrible. But here we are, simming to the playoffs in year 2. Year 1, we did really well, and we ended up, kind of just barely missing out on the Super Bowl already. This team obviously took a big step forward. Still far, but 15-1. I don't remember the last time we actually went 16-0. It has had to been quite a bit of time. The Titans in Week 15 took us out. Damn. That sucks. 7 followers away now. Appreciate everyone following. 1996 Denver Broncos. Grows Russell Wilson, slight bit better than last year. Actually, a lot better because he only had 2 interceptions. And hell, the rushing numbers were even better as well. Damn. This playbook does work. It's looking good. Ruggs, probably not X Factor. Chark, no X Factor. Irv Smith, maybe superstar. It's a pretty good season for a tight end. Looking at the blocking numbers, somehow better than last year. Defensive numbers, tackles aren't as high, but Yetur Gross-Matos with 13 sacks. Epinesa with 9.5. Definitely a better pass rush season. Picks, it's real hit or miss. Tucker missed 2 kicks out of 11. Last year he was 11 for 11. Snitter did pretty much the same thing. It's probably Snyder, but it looks like Snitter. MVP goes to Russell Wilson. Nice win. John Harbaugh, the Coach of the Year. Russell Wilson, Offensive Player of the Year. Offensive Rookie of the Year, no. Defensive Rookie of the Year goes to Marquand Skinner, who's already... Actually, no, that's not... Is it? Is Skinner the... I don't know, dude, but one of them... either way, I'm glad we won. Basically, we won a lot of awards there. O-line, no D-line. D-line was close, though. Really good season, damn. Go on to the Divisional Round. And, of course, it's the Bengals. Nice. We're an 89 overall. They're an 86. They just got done winning the Super Bowl, I believe, so super stoked about that. And, hell, we might have one of their draft picks. I can't remember if it was a second or a third, but we might have one of theirs. I'm going to leave. Bye-bye. All right, Cherry Got Pit. Appreciate you. We're going to be pretty much done with the stream after this season, whether we make the Super Bowl or not. And I think, like I said, I do not know if I'm going to make it to come back and stream again. I would love to, but I don't know if I will. Jeremiah the Cat Kellums? Is that like your name? Is it like your sports thing? All right, 14 all at half, 21-14 at half. Really close game. The Bengals kind of destroyed us last time, so at least being in it is huge. Up by 4, up by 11. And we are going to head to the championship round. A 38-31 score. Finally beat them. Obviously, we have an improved team, and Russell went off. So did Mahomes. Better game from both of them for sure in this one. McCaffrey, 160 yards, 6.1 per. No rushing touchdowns, though, it appears. Cooper Kupp, Henry Ruggs. Just a good game. We just out-muscled them. Clean game from both sides. We just had a slight better offensive performance. Can we end with a Toodles? Maybe. All right, we've seen the Chiefs win in the bottom of the screen, or on the bottom of the screen, 91 to their 85. We're 6 followers away from 2K. Come on, boys. We can do this. 3-0, 3-3. I'm not really liking it, but, we're keeping it close. 6 all. 13-6. 13-9 at half. 20. Ooh, this is a close game now. This game is getting interesting. Defense just needs to make a stop, and they do. It's really strange to see that the defense is actually kind of playing really well. Can I gift follows? That would be cool. There we go, though. Russell Wilson, 312 with 4 touchdowns. Really deserving everything he's doing. Sack totals, meh. Picks don't really care. Kicking was perfect. Once again, another clean game from both teams. We just outplayed them. Bust, I say, is Makai. Are we really talking about busts before the season's even started? As far as DevOps go, nothing on offense, unfortunately. Defensively, we do see Epinesa go up to star. I thought maybe we'd see Yetur go up to super, but he didn't. And I believe that is the only dev up we've seen. I think Alukan would have already been star. Oh, he wasn't. He was already only normal. So, okay, not bad. Not bad at all. Upgrade our players and move on to this Super Bowl. 92 to their 83. Rodgers on the freaking Lions. That's strange. All right, Super Bowl. 3-0, 7-3, 10-3. I honestly don't know where we go from here if we win this. So I kind of want us to lose, and then I have to do one more season. But if I'm not mistaken, that is not going to happen. What actually do? I suppose I do 2 more seasons just to see if we can get that 2 bowls out of 4. As we've won the Super Bowl here, I mean, we did pretty well for our defense-only draft, so you'd figure offense only would go better, and I believe it did. But, yeah, that's a pretty successful one. It took us 2 seasons to get the Ravens, though we're only drafting offense, no defense, to a Super Bowl and to win it. Those playbooks were nice. But, yeah, I think we probably will go for that. Get 2 Super Bowl wins out of 4 years if we can. So, probably off stream. Because, like I said, I don't think I'm going to make it after I come back. I don't even, hell, I'll probably pass out on on the walk at this point. Russell absolutely crushed it again. 1 pick, 5 touchdowns, 244 yards. Nice. I will if that boy Gummy. I appreciate him. Actually, it definitely worked out pretty well. 1996 followers. Come on, boys. We can get to the 2. We can get to Y2K. Come on. Follow for that Super Bowl win. Even though, like I said, I think most of you guys probably already Niners Giant Jay Montana. See you, man. There we go, though. Not bad. Looks like Zadarius Smith almost, Beauchamp. Shouldn't even be on the podium, but here he is. It's actually kind of cool to see that Beauchamp's on the podium as the middle linebacker, even though he's not technically that on the roster. So I guess it goes by depth chart. Yeah, follow my other account. Hey, I appreciate it, my dude. How do you have a 99? Do we actually have a 99? Let's take a look at that. Russell Wilson outperformed Rodgers. Rodgers underperformed in the playoffs. Shocker. I'm sorry. Packers fans like myself. What? Sack totals were decent. Defense honestly played really well down the stretch. I'm not going to lie. So now for the second part of this rebuild, we'll do at least another season and then at the most a second one. This is going to be actually just me recording on my own rather than a stream version. I was going to go and stream the second part of this, but I kind of procrastinated super hard and I was just super distracted by the internet, which I just, it's so easy to get distracted that it is now 2 a.m. It has been 2.5 hours, and I'm finally getting back to recording. That is how much of a time waster I am. And then I think back about those 2 hours of loss, and it just makes me sad. However, we do have the players we want to draft already set. Will we get them, though? That's the difference. Troy Dine, none of these guys want to join us. We got Ito Smith, not that it really matters. But I did take a little sneak peek. Why wouldn't I? And we have quite the picks. From what I've seen, our highest players are literally all late first-rounders. So I think we're legit just going to prepare for the future and still end up taking really good players, hopefully. We trade pick 3, 158, this for pick 17 this, a first round next year, and a third round this year from those Titans. Pretty fair trade. Sometimes you just got to break the law to fix the game. Pick 5 down to 15 for 47, and then they get Watts and Ito Smith. Super fair game. Ooh, the Giants get a 77 overall wide receiver. I did not know this guy was going to be here. I don't even know if we want him, but I think I'm just going to take him. 72 overall hidden. We do not need our linebacker we had in the second round anymore. I do not think. But regardless, one of the top picks that I had around here was the DT Addison Graham. Looks really good. Our new number 2 for sure. And worthy of it. 76 overall hidden. Will be the future starter, of course, because, you know, Damon Harrison's not going to last forever. And then we have pick 17. We pretty much monopolized the middle of the first round. And there are options upon options. Who do we actually take, though? That's the question. You have another safety here who looks really freaking good, man. This is a solid set of players. Like, this is a very good first round. You know, I had a left guard here, but I think we're just going to skip on lineman again. We'll just take this Newell guy later. He doesn't look as good, obviously, but as far as the 7th rounder goes, maybe a star development. You never know. But Kamari Crutchfield is going to be our pick here. And it appears to be a good 175 overall hidden. A lot of the, you know, it's really easy to see the solid looking players. You know, they're almost like right in front of your face. Impossible to miss type of players. We could go for the guard still if we really wanted to. I think we're going to go to 23, and if some other guard's there, we'll take them. But there's a very low chance that's the case. Ooh, a lot of the players are gone. Lynn Kitchens, not super great, but early 4th, can't really go wrong. Early 3rd, you know, running back's not a big issue. We're going to trade this down. We're going to try to get a first next year if we can. Can we get a first with that? Like, who is the worst? Well, I guess we were probably the worst team, as in the best. Or very close to. Hey, there we go. Brailford, 47 and 224 for the Bears' first round pick, which is a little iffy, I can admit, but still. At the end of the day, that's all I've got for you. Just at the end of the day, you know, that's it. Lynn Kitchens, early 4th, we'll take him. And it's a good pick. 72 overall hidden. It's always these rebuilds that we do really, really well in the draft. It's just the way it is. It's just built that way. Now, for our final pick in the draft, we're going to try to go to the mid to late 4th to try and grab that guard. Maybe a little bit of a reach. He might even just be normal, but might as well try it. 4th. Let's go the 4th there, and I doubt we'll get a 3rd, but you never know. I mean, it's close. We'll see. We do get the trade. Okay. I mean, they're moving up 40 spots into the 3rd. Maybe it's a little high. I don't know. Now, this lineman isn't here. That'd be shocking. Hell, the safety's still here. Hinton. We're going to go with Moses Newell, 21 years old. It's probably going to be like a 68 normal, but nothing. He's a 69 hidden. Kind of raw. Probably won't start for the rest of this thing, but not bad at all. Not bad at all. All right, as far as the draft recap goes, we selected 5 players, and I believe they were all hidden. Max Lee, he has a development trait of only star, but definitely a good pick. Well, maybe not a good pick, because he is a little... The agility and excel is kind of rough, but for us, I don't think it's going to matter. Star development for Graham, I'm starting to see, some kind of rough development traits so far. Crutchfield is kind of the heavier side. Maybe put him at safety. Another star development. That's fine, though. Still a really good player. Kitchens, this guy would be the one that would be most likely star, unfortunately, and as expected, he is. Ironically enough, this would be the guy that maybe has better than star, which he... It's so predictable. I don't know. Like, obviously, we've been wrong in the past, but for the most part, some of those calls we've been dead right on. All right, here we go. Season 3, coming off of a Super Bowl win. The team obviously looks amazing on offense. It's still a 99 overall, if I'm not mistaken. And the defense, not too far behind. Obviously, went from bronze to no bronze very shortly there. And Damon Harrison definitely going to be gone soon. But we have the rookies for it, so bring it on, dirtbag. I don't know. All right, so we have some re-signings. Not a huge fan that we have to re-sign these freaking edge rushers, but I think we will. We might let the others go. I think Yatur should get a 7-year deal. As far as Epinesa, I think I'm just going to give him a straight up... What's his ratings? I think I'm just going to give him a straight up 3-year. As far as the rest goes, Tucker, give him a 2-year deal. Okay, cool, man. Tristan Wirfs, I like Wirfs a lot, so we're going to go with a 4-year deal. Nothing more than nothing more than a 4. As far as Isaiah goes, way too much money. Alokan, way too much money. And Noah Fant, he's a backup, so unfortunate. See you later. But we will get Tucker back on a 2-year. All right, head to the playoffs. We have another bye week, 12-4. The Steelers, yikes, 3-13. Did we take their first-round pick? I can't remember. Might have been one of the other seasons, but we lost to the Chargers, the Vikings, and the Lions. Let's take a look at that season. Obviously, this is coming off of a Super Bowl win, so if we win it here, the rebuild is over. Russell, slightly worse season than last year, but that's not saying much because it's still an amazing year. And McCaffrey keeps on improving. Touchdowns are down a little bit, I think. Chark may have just got himself to X Factor. The receivers outside of Lamb, not terrible, decent ones, I suppose. Blocking, really good stuff. Oluoken, 101. Nothing really too crazy. Could get to superstar in fairness. Pass rush, huge drop-off, especially for your tour. But overall, we did make the playoffs. We did get the bye week. We are here, so that's all that really matters. And can we stop getting blocked on kicks and punts and all that? Please, thank you. Russell, number 2 behind Lamar Jackson. Russell Wilson wins the Offensive Player of the Year award. Rookie of the Year award, we had Max Lee winning on defense. Russell Wilson, best QB. Number 2 running back is Christian. Number 1 wide receiver is Chark. O-line, we have that one. And then kicker, maybe? No. Still a lot of awards won, and a bit of them very close to the top. All right, 9-6-1 Jacksonville. We're in a 92. They're in 86. Don't get me wrong. These teams are doing pretty well, but we're on another level right now. 92 overall. Like our 85 overall defense ratings, pretty average across the league, I would imagine. But then 99-0, there's no one even touching that. And I know I just basically spit all over you guys. I apologize. All right, Baltimore, 3-0. Defense is doing a pretty decent job, which is ironic because this is supposed to be the offense kind of dominating because we drafted all offense. Offense, no field goal there. It's 13-3 to start the 4th. This defense absolutely locked these Jaguars up. Jaguars had to win to get there, and they did not show much after that, as Josh Allen was basically just stopped dead in his tracks. We did really, we did okay on offense, while defense absolutely just clobbered them. Graham with 2 sacks at the backup spot. Isaiah Oliver with a pick. We're moving on to the championship game already. All right, the Baltimore Ravens going against the Indianapolis Colts. Aaron Donald, we tried to trade for him early on, and it just did not work out. On the other side, you have the Bears and the Eagles. Anytime I look at the other side, I get a little too excited too early. We usually lose, so expect us to not win this game. However, good stop on defense last second. Then again, now they are up 10-7. Offense really not playing its part per se. Defense is making stops. Offense just needs to put up more points. 24-10. I mean, defense is absolutely crushing right now. McCaffrey with a huge run. Okay, 45-17. I apologize, offense. You definitely did your part this time. Little slow start, and then we got into our groove. Both QBs throwing a pick. Russell, almost perfect passer, like passing completion percentage. Christian McCaffrey did steal a lot of touchdowns. Actually, did he? I actually skipped over. He did with Swift. Receiving, nothing crazy. Pretty average stuff for the most part. Sack totals, meh. Picks, Skinner with a pick. 6 completion, 6 extra points completed out of 6. We're moving on to the Super Bowl back-to-back. This team is killing it. It also probably does help that we actually have the Ravens name as well. Didn't really think of that. I just chose the Ravens because they were, a team that, like I said, I thought their offense was really, really good, and then their defense is kind of lacking. So, building off that, the Chicago Bears in the Super Bowl. They're 12-4. We're 10-6. Take a look at any potential dev-ups. Chark did go to X Factor. Now X Factor with, what is his ability? We probably just saw it already. Double me. Nice. Double me. Look at the defensive side of things. We do see Aluokan, who always develops really well to superstar, but he's expensive. We're going to let him go most likely. As far as that goes, I don't think we have any other dev-ups, which is still, it's good. It's just, Wait, who is that middle? Oh, no, it's Isaiah Simmons. Never mind. All right, here we go. What overall are we? They're 10-6. We're 12-4. Our overall is 93. They're 88. In fairness, 88 is very high, but it's not 93. If you weren't aware. Going to the end of the game. I don't know who was driving left or right, but they were looking good. It was them. I don't like this. It's not looking good for us. 14-7 now. Good score before half. 14-10. Defense is trying, but offense got to put some points up. There are those points. We are now up by 1. Chicago chance to drive. Looking decent, and then it turns around. They have to punt. You score a touchdown here, you basically win. They do score the touchdown, and the comeback is real because Baltimore has won back-to-back Super Bowls. It took us basically 2 years to get to a Super Bowl title and win it. And here we are winning back-to-back. This team is absolutely loaded, and we're pretty much letting go of the players that we can easily replace because they're expensive. Overall, this was absolutely dominating and a major success. That corner we got, that's an X Factor. He's not quite God tier just yet. Oh, look, Baker Mayfield wearing Cutler's number. Nice. Not really God status yet, but he's obviously on the path of that for sure. Who was the MVP? Of course, it was Russell Wilson. 5 touchdowns, 0 picks, just under 300 yards. There's not much more you could do in a Super Bowl than that, honestly. It's just, what else can you really freaking do? Regardless, though, back-to-back champions. Rebuild is over. We will take a look at the stats real quick. Who's on the podium? Anyone new? Chark, Wilson, McCaffrey, and then maybe Isaiah Simmons now. Yeah, Isaiah Simmons. Sweet! Yeah, let's take a look at those stats. So look at the QBs, of course. We knew Russell just absolutely smoked them. Rushing, Dalvin did appear to do better than McCaffrey. However, Dalvin had a huge run while McCaffrey's were all average runs. Defensively, sack totals, pretty average stuff. Picks, DeAndre Baker, I don't even know how the hell he started. Dan Bailey missed a kick. That was probably crucial. Wouldn't surprise me if it was actually game-changing. But that is pretty much it. That was the Twitch chat decided offense-only fantasy draft rebuild of the Baltimore Ravens. If you like these types of challenge rebuilds, maybe leave a like, subscribe if you're new. Follow me on Twitter at Jeromepkr. Check out the second channel, PKR Plays. Probably, well, maybe looking to stream something tonight. Let me think. Maybe we'll do like an hour of KO or something just so we can get that 12th day and pray till we get partnership. Of course, we're very close to 2K followers over there as well. If you haven't already, follow the Twitch channel, Jeromepkr. Regardless, though, the next rebuild should be on a Sunday or a Monday, and if I can get it done in time, it may be the 30-year rebuild of the Miami Dolphins. So if you've been loving the content, I appreciate it. Stick around for more, as there always will be. But anyways, thanks for watching. Hopefully you guys come back for next video. But until next video,